We all know the world of Fallout, a shattered wasteland of radioactive ruins, forgotten technology, and stories deep enough to inspire games, films, and television. What if we brought that world into a Dungeons & Dragons campaign setting, a dark fantasy world built upon the bones of the old world itself? In this video, we are going to explore the world, lore, history, factions, and foundations of Ashderath, and how dungeon masters can use this setting to create immersive quests, adventures, and campaigns. Come with me as we explore the structure, lore, and history of this new campaign setting. Welcome to Ashderath. Ashderath is set in the distant future of the Fallout universe, more than 2,500 years after the Great War of 2077. Over the course of millennia, the events of Fallout have faded into myth and legend. Most people no longer understand what truly happened to the old world. The civilizations, factions, and technologies that once shaped humanity now survive only as fragmented stories passed down through generations. Names familiar to us as players have evolved over time. The Enclave became Encla. The Brotherhood of Steel became the Steel Knights. To the people of Ashderath, these are no longer historical organizations. They are legendary orders surrounded by mystery, superstition, and conflicting accounts. The world itself has also changed dramatically. Thousands of years of radiation, mutation, war, and environmental collapse transformed the wasteland into something closer to a dark fantasy setting than a post-nuclear apocalypse. Ancient technology is often treated like magic. Old-world machines are viewed as relics of a forgotten age, and many ruins are feared as cursed places filled with corruption and death. Some beings from the original Fallout era still survive. Certain ghouls, kept alive through radiation and mutation, have existed for centuries beyond normal human lifespans. Many became corrupted over time, physically and mentally, and are now viewed as immortal wasteland horrors or wandering prophets from another age. Beneath the surface of Ashderath lie the remnants of the old world. Vaults, military bunkers, laboratories, and buried cities still exist underground. Over the centuries, these locations became irradiated dungeons filled with rogue machines, mutated creatures, ancient defenses, and forgotten technology. For adventurers, these ruins represent opportunity. Relics from the old world can contain advanced weapons, lost knowledge, rare technology, and unimaginable wealth. But they are also among the most dangerous places in Ashderath. Since the fall of civilization, many kingdoms and empires have attempted to unite or conquer the wasteland. Every one of them eventually collapsed. Wars, corruption, mutation, resource scarcity, and the brutal nature of the wasteland ensured that no empire lasted forever. The result is the current age of Ashderath, a fractured world of scattered cities, dangerous ruins, wandering factions, mutant-infested wilderness, and endless opportunity for adventure. The current era of Ashderath is known as the Hollow Age, a time defined not by peace, but by the absence of power. 20 years ago, the Encla Empire collapsed within the span of only a few months after its vast AI-controlled hierarchy was destroyed by an unknown force. For centuries, the Encla had controlled most of the known wasteland, rebuilding roads, cities, trade routes, and military infrastructure across the ruins of the old world. When the Empire fell, entire regions were suddenly left without leadership, protection, or stability. The collapse created a massive power vacuum across the wasteland. Cities now struggled to survive independently, while factions, mercenary companies, scavenger guilds, raider clans, and rising kingdoms raced to claim territory and resources once controlled by the Encla. Trade routes have become dangerous. Wars over relic technology are becoming increasingly common, and ancient ruins sealed for centuries are now open once again. But the Hollow Age is not a dead age. The wasteland is alive. New settlements rise every year. Explorers rediscover forgotten vaults, buried cities, and old-world laboratories filled with advanced technology, lost knowledge, and unimaginable wealth. Ancient machines awaken beneath the surface, mutant zones continue expanding, and entire regions remain unexplored after thousands of years of collapse and war. For adventurers, relic hunters, and conquerors, the Hollow Age represents the single greatest opportunity in modern history. A world waiting to be explored, exploited, rebuilt, or conquered. And that is the world of Ashderath, a land born from the ashes of forgotten civilizations, a world where ancient technology has become myth. Kingdoms rise among the ruins of the old world, and survival itself has become a way of life. But this is only the beginning. In the next video, we will journey into the legend of the Evercity, a dream of hope for civilization in the Hollow Age, and explore the endgame mechanics, relic systems, and advanced world-building concepts that shape the future of Ashderath. And if you want to explore a class built specifically for this setting, be sure to watch the Ashenfall Paladin video right here, and discover one of the legendary warriors of the Hollow Age. You can also read more about the world of Ashderath and download the campaign manual using the links in the description of this video. The Hollow Age has only just begun, and somewhere beyond the wasteland, new stories are waiting to be told.